All right, you beautiful mathematicians, let's get into this test question. You'll see it on the left side of the screen, and on the right side is where I'll be working it out. So the question reads, which situation is best represented by the equation below? 7 equals 127 minus 5b. Now I'm going to go through each answer choice and see if it applies to the situation. So A is, of the 127 people attending a rugby game, 5 were at a concession stand, B were seated, and 7 were standing up and cheering. What is B, the number of attendees who were seated? Well, to solve this, thinking logically, I would do 5 plus B plus 7 should give me 127. And that has nothing to do with B multiplying -5, subtracting from 127, and resulting in 7. Like, that has to be my end, right? Like my total. So A cannot be my answer. It's kind of silly. B reads, there were 7 people left over. So that kind of sounds like a total, right? The end. After 127 players were divided into 5 teams of B players, with B players on each team. B each team. So what is B, the number of players on each team? This situation, the equation would be, I see that B is times the amount of teams. I have 5 teams, so I know it's B times 5, 5B, which matches my equation. I am multiplying 5 and B. 7 is my end. It's what's left over. It's resulted. So that also matches my equation. And then I have the 127 that I know you guys probably think dividing, right? It should be over because I'm dividing it. But if you think about it, I don't know how many players are on each team, but I do know that there are 5 teams. And I also know that the words left over means I subtracted something. And did you guys know that division is just repeated subtraction, right? Like, you're trying to figure out how many times something fits into something else, you're subtracting it, and then what's left over is your decimal. In any case, I'm ranting. Let's move on to C, because I'm really thinking B's our answer. But let's move on to C, see if that is any answer choice. There were 5 players left over, so 5 left over. I already know that this is not my answer. After 127 players in the league were divided into 7 teams with B players on each team. No. The 5 and the 7 are switched. Let's look at D. Of B people attending a rugby game, there were 7 people at the concession stand, 127 were seated, and 5 people who were standing up cheering. So B is what I don't know at the rugby game. That would be 7 plus 127, and 5 people who were standing up plus 5. What is B, the number of people attending the game? Yeah, that has absolutely nothing to do with my original equation of 7 equals 127 minus 5B. So I know I talk really fast, and I know that this is a lot, but if you are still confused, please just reach out to your teacher.